It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Well, it's coming up, folks. It's next Wednesday and Thursday in San Diego at Coronado, 18th and 19th, BTA meeting. By the way, it's their 95th anniversary. And I brought together my friends, Dan and Mike from the BTA. You guys are on the board of the BTA. You're all excited about this meeting. Mike, how many people are we up to now?
We're over 200 now, Ray.
200
outside of the 90th in Kansas City 5 years ago, this is going to be the biggest BTA meeting we've ever had.
200 people going to this meeting. Folks, you know what? If you live in the area, you can probably still go, but it's probably late for you if you're out of town. But, man, you better pay attention to BTA, 200 members. Dan, you know, last time I saw you in person, I believe it was in Coronado when I spoke at the meeting a couple of years ago before we had this big nightmare of a pandemic. So are you ready for another great meeting?
Oh, are you kidding me, Ray? I've been champing at the bit for a long time for this thing. We actually did see each other in Florida as well.
There you
However,
go.
it was a little bit of a different atmosphere, right?
Yeah.
And so we're looking forward to this thing. It's going to be amazing. We've got great speakers as usual, but it's just been too long. We need to get together. We need, this is where dealers helping dealers. It's hard for other people that aren't dealers necessarily to understand, but we are our best resource.
Absolutely.
And so, we need to get together and discuss things. And so thank God we've got an opportunity now to get together in Coronado in August. Come on, how much better does it get than that, right?
It's going to be awesome. And we're all pent up. You're exactly right about that. And that meeting in Orlando, I'm sorry I forgot about that, but we all had to wear the mask thing going on. It was very limited amount of people there. It was a whole different atmosphere.
It was just all wrong, kind of. I mean, it was great. Don't get me wrong.
But it
wasn't what we're used to, right?
Yeah.
So, this is going to be a different atmosphere, a different everything, and we've got a ton of vendors. This is just going to be off the chain.
Mm-hmm. Mike, let me ask you, because you're on this panel, man, and this is where dealers are going to find out what it's like to sell their business. I know you're part of Roll Up yourself, and can you give us a little bit of insight on that for folks that are going? Make sure they attend this thing.
Well, what's going to be great about Bob Goldberg is narrating it, so that's always good. But what's going to be great about it is, and I know the other two guys on the panel, we all sold to different people. Mm-hmm. We all have different end game results as a result of us selling, and I think you're going to get a very wide scope of what it's like after you sell your business. We don't have the same experiences. We're going to have three separate experiences. Mm-hmm. And like anything else, there's ups, there's downs, there's things you like, there's things you don't like. But I know both Gary and Joel, and they won't leave it on the table. They'll tell you exactly what they experienced. Mm-hmm. And I plan on doing the same thing, and I think dealers are going to get a ton of it.
Well, it's the bottom line is dealers have to be thinking of their future. I've given my own, prescription and, prescribe what I think is going to happen. But at the end of the day, there is going to be massive changes in our industry. There will be some consolidation in our industry. And dealers need to talk to each other. They need to talk to players in the space, the other actors, and really start planning for where we're going to be in 2025. Because I don't think you two or anybody going to this meeting believes that in 2025 or 2026, we're going to still be doing the same crap we're doing today. We're not. It's going to change. It's going to change drastically. So is there anything you want to add that, just spark some people to get them to go to this thing, especially if they're in that local marketplace and they haven't decided yet?
Well, I just want to remind everybody, I don't know if anybody knows this. A lot of people think of San Diego, Orange County, LA as all of Southern California. As we sit here today, there's no mask mandate in San Diego County. So unlike some other places in California where meetings have been canceled, in LA and Orange County, right now we're going to be good to go. Again, things could change quickly, but as we sit here today, it doesn't look like there's going to be a mask mandate in San Diego.
Thankfully for that. What about you, Dan? Any last words?
Well, I totally agree with what Mike just said. That's going to be amazing just in itself. But secondly, have any of you guys looked at what the view from the meeting room looks like? You're going to be looking out at the ocean, and I mean, this is going to be incredible. The other thing is, I'm so looking forward to that panel that Mike's on with Bob Goldberg, because, like he said, we're all going to exit at some point in time. We need to have a strategy. We need to understand more about how that looks and how that feels from people who've actually done it. And so it's going to be incredible. It truly is. And of course, I might be biased. I'm on the board, right? But this is going to be probably the most incredible BTA show that we have held so far.
Oh, 200 people will make it an interesting meeting, and I can't wait to go. Guys, I'm glad you had an opportunity to come on and talk about it again. I'll see you all next week. It's just a few days away. Because everybody watching this knows this. Status quo is the killer of all that'll be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo. We'll see all of you in San Diego.